Hello, and welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips Getting Real About the Woo Woo. I am Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am an essential oil educator and a holistic lifestyle educator. I love to teach, and I've been living a holistic lifestyle for over 25 years, and I just feel it served me well. Um, I was not blessed genetically, and typically the women in my family by age 40 have already been diagnosed with um, blood sugar issues. And I have avoided that, and it's been a lot of hard work, but it is, I truly believe the holistic approach is what has helped me stay healthier. And so I want to pass that on to anyone else that might see the value in that. And also to dispel myths about what holistic is and who it's for. And it's not all this, some of it can be seen as woo woo, but not all of it. It's more of a mindset of um, being more proactive and preventative about your health and not treating just symptoms, getting to the root of what's going on. So, if you are willing to try that, that is basically what holistic is. You are just not after a quick fix, some magic pill. You're willing to do the work for lasting change. So, my goal is to help people age with a quality of life because I did not see that growing up. And I wish there had been more information for my family. It just wasn't around then. So, I just want to help as many people as I can to know there is hope for either lessening the symptoms or even reversing autoimmune diseases and other issues. So, this series developed out of that desire to share what I know, and it usually evolves around physical wellness, spiritual wellness, or emotional wellness. And we need all three to be healthy. And I decided to maybe focus on themes for a while. So this is part two of the how to strengthen your immune system. And last week we talked about the terrain theory versus germ theory. And so if you didn't see that, be sure and check the videos on my website, hopeessential.com. So, gut, we cannot talk about the immune system without talking about gut health because over 70% of our immune system is in the gut. So, that's just a fact. And um, what I want to impress upon you is we cannot afford to wait for something serious like a pandemic to worry about gut health. We need to be thinking about this all the time because um, honestly, before COVID, we had thousands and thousands of people suffering and dying from autoimmune diseases. And that's anything from um, type 2 diabetes and MS and IBS, all sorts of digestive issues. Uh, and there's just so much to do with gut health. And even something as it's not exactly minor, but it's not life threatening skin issues. Those are typically a symptom. It's a red flag that your gut is not healthy. There's something going on that is erupting this skin issue. So our body gives us signals to tell us there's something wrong and we need to pay attention. So my first example of how important gut health is was when I was seeing Dr. Iva Peck, a doctor of Oriental medicine in Plano, Texas. And she was treating me for allergies. I had tried the shots, I had tried everything over the counter. Um, I was on Sudafed twice a day, which was really bad because Sudafed is a catalyst for migraines, which I used to really suffer from a lot. I'm pretty much uh, so much better now. And that's I attribute to quality supplements and diet. But that was a concern. Get off the Sudafed, but then I couldn't breathe. So it was a vicious cycle. And so she did a treatment called NAET. It's an acronym for something I can't pronounce, but it's NAET. And I did do a video on that previously, so you can look that up. But it's non invasive. But she treated me for other sensitivities in my stomach. I was sensitive to B vitamins, I was sensitive to calcium. These are things you need. But she discovered that I was sensitive to that and many other things. So it took a while. It was not cheap, but it did give me the results I wanted. So now, even after, gosh, that was probably 25 years ago, um, even now, because I had that treatment back then, I don't need anything over the counter. And when the pollen is really bad, I take my Tri-Ease, which is just lemon, lavender, and peppermint soft gels twice a day, and then I diffuse the Breathe, which is our respiratory blend, and I don't have to take any chemical, any medication. So that is a huge relief and a gift. So um, I was getting a little frustrated. I'm not going to lie, I was getting frustrated with her for testing all these other things when we knew what really did bother me. But I was also aware she's the expert, so I'm going to follow what she says. And so there was a trust there, and it worked. So what I know now and understand better is if you don't have your gut calmed down and healthy, then it is so busy fighting to, you know, ward off the junk food, the you know, food with all the preservatives, the fast food, uh, when you don't get enough sleep, when you're stressed, all those things create that chaos in your gut, and it is just fighting like crazy to calm things down. And that's why we do have the skin irritations. That's flaring up from all that stress. Then when an outside force comes in, an irritant like pollen, then we don't have any resources left in our immune system to fight it because it's so busy fighting all these other things, all the synthetic medications and over the counter things, and all the chemicals, synthetic smells we're breathing in and so forth. So when those outside things hit it, there's nothing left to fight. So on the other hand, now that I've cleaned up my gut a lot, removed a lot of the chemicals from my home and so forth, now when I do have those, when it's real bad pollen days, I can I can fight it off. So was it simple and easy and cheap? No, but it was a long lasting um, solution, and it was a healthier one for my body because it was all natural, and I couldn't be happier with that. So I just want to um, stress how important it is that we have that strong immune system and the healthy gut to support it, um, now and every day. Because here's the thing, if you are fighting a chronic condition, such as type 2 diabetes or heart disease or something like that, then which are all the high risk people during this COVID time, um, it doesn't mean that making healthy choices now can't help you, but you're already behind. You're already high risk. It's going to be harder to to sort of turn not turn time back, but you've got a lot of catching up to do. So what if we all understood and accepted there's no magic pill, there's no quick fix, there's a price to pay for those things down the road. And if our goal is to age with a quality of life, which I think we all want, we all deserve, then we must start today thinking about how to strengthen our immune system now so that in the future, when other things come up, and they will, because honestly, there's a lot of deaths, every year, regardless of the pandemic, because of heart disease and type 2 diabetes and all these other chronic things. And so we need, as a society, we need to understand that we have to take charge of our health. And so understanding that 70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut should sort of be a wake up call that it's not just diabetics that need to change how they eat. It's every single person. It's not just people that are overweight. It's not just people who have high blood pressure. We all need to um, take that responsibility and find out what healthy eating looks like to us. So we're all different. Our bodies all respond differently to um, different kinds of eating. So, for instance, I have a friend who is a raw vegan. Um, she and her husband have reversed a lot of their illnesses with this eating. Is it easy? Not really. I mean, you have to learn, you have to teach yourself how to do it. But they have had such amazing results. They're not looking back. That is how they'll eat until they die, a natural, you know, much later death. So it's working for them. Now, not everyone's going to want to go to those lengths or it just won't appeal to them. But there's so many other choices that raw vegan is not going to destroy organs like some super restrictive diets can do. So you have to do the research. You have to find out what your body responds to the best. Um, and there's no shortcuts on that. But I would recommend talking with a registered dietitian. I'm not an expert. I just know what I've learned along the way and I share what I learned. But talk to an expert, not not just your medical doctor, because they don't necessarily get that education on nutrition. They only know the quick fixes typically. So unfortunately, it's up to us to um, get that information and then work with your doctor with these changes you want to make. So we need doctors. Yes, we do. But we also need to educate them sometimes on um, that we are going to try other things first and try to do it naturally. And then you have the choice that if they don't want to work with you, they just want to keep pushing medications at you, you have that option to find another doctor that will be more open to what you want to do. So, one thing I want to leave you with after for this segment is um, I'm not going to go into the whole um, sugar is evil kind of thing. I know it is bad. There's nothing healthy about white sugar. I don't think it is the only thing we need to worry about, but it is an addiction for a lot of people. And I had a very big sweet tooth until I sort of went on attack with it. And I just want to say, let's maybe pick one thing that we can do that will help our gut health in regards to sugar. So for some people, that could mean giving up sodas. Or it could mean decreasing the number of sodas that you drink. Whatever baby step you can start with to get that gut health healthier. Um, think about what is one source of sugar that you can either lessen or eliminate. So I used to drink one Diet Coke a day years ago, and I wasn't one of those people that um, it didn't have any obvious side effects for me. It didn't make me want more sweets. It was just something I drank. But the healthier I got, the more I knew there's nothing healthy about it. So I replaced it with water, with filtered water with my essential oil lemon um, in it. And I will not go back. So, but that took a while to get into that habit. So, some people, it's sugar in their coffee. Um, Whatever it is, if you'll drop a comment below, and if you've already taken steps to uh, either limit or get rid of sugar, white sugar, let share your tips, what you've done. I use now organic stevia, some monk fruit sometimes, and local honey. Those are the sweeteners I use. Sometimes coconut sugar, but not very often. So um, I would love to know what you would consider a swap or getting, you know, less of something with that sugar in it. Let me know what you would do. And if there's anything you took away from this, I'd love to hear that in the comments below as well. So, um, we're going to keep talking about the immune system, gut health. This is only, the beginning. So, stay tuned and let's learn how to strengthen our immune system so that when something like this happens again, and there's not much doubt that it will, we are not going to be panicking and we are going to be strong and able to fight it. So, uh, also just remember to follow me on social media. My Facebook page is Hope Essential LLC, my business page. There's lots of education and giveaways. And my website is hopeessential.com. So, till next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.